Okay, we're at 306 West 25th Street, and just to get a look down the road each direction so you have a kind of an idea of what your neighbors look like. You're really close here to Pearl Street, which is one of the main business thoroughfares in this part of town. This is an older neighborhood, so the buildings are older. And just so you know, you've got an older brick building right next door to you here. One of the things about this house that I appreciate is the new privacy fence. You can see they just put this in and almost smell the wood. It's brand new. We're going to come back here and take a look at the back. I see there's a latch here. I can't tell whether or not. Right, so it's a slide lock, and I won't be able to get in to this, but we'll go ahead and hit the back later. Over the fence view, though, shows a nice big lot. Lots of trees, once again, which is a typical issue with this area. The trees, leaves, and whatnot, the shade causes the grass to, well, basically be non-existent. Looks like there's some kind of a slab back there as well. Not sure what that's all about, but we'll get to it. The outside of the house, we're post and pier foundation. So we've got the cement piers and the cement posts, and then the long wooden supports underneath to support the house, which the gap there, the house is raised up about 18 inches, and the gap is covered with this lattice. The siding is asbestos siding. We've seen that plenty of times in these older homes. You don't have to do anything about that. It doesn't matter. Just keep it painted. It's okay. It'll last for eternity. We've got a big fireplace here. I'm not sure if that actually is active on the inside of the house, but I guess we'll find out. House is freshly painted. Looks like the roof is new. They just put the roof on here. It looks good. They put architectural, which is much better than the 3-tab roofing. Sometimes you'll find in older homes that where the renovators decide they want to try to save some money. The awning has been painted. These awnings are nice. They shade the windows a little bit so you don't get direct sunlight, but I really wish, sometimes that they would do something more than just paint those guys. So anyway, the windows look like 70s style aluminum frame windows. That's what it looks like. We've got single pane windows in here. Some of them actually have been puttied in place rather than being replaced with the wire strip that we would normally see. In fact, I see that with several of these windows. They just use caulk to put them in. The siding up above, or on the front of the house here, is lap siding, and then this is just like sheet plywood with some battens along the cracks. That would be these boards that go up and down. Those are battens. In fact, it's not even plywood, all of it. This is OSB, which is just a cheap replacement for plywood that they've put here and painted it. This is absolutely not waterproof. If this gets wet, it's just going to swell. It's particle board is what it is. It will just swell up and, turn into goo. So I would suggest at least that trim around that one window would need to be pulled out and some real siding put in its place. Even regular plywood is better than that stuff. Fence goes all the way around. Looking out the back here, you can see we've got some chain link along the one side. You do have some greenery, but I don't think that's much as far as grass goes. I'm not sure what the little shrub is there, and the AC compressor looks newer, but we'll get to that. I still see more lattice along the bottom, so that post and pier foundation style is the main thing in the house. An older home like this, as I mentioned before, that always makes me nervous because the wood underneath can be rotten or can be eaten by termites or other problems, and termites here are ubiquitous. They're everywhere. So unless it was well maintained, there very easily could be problems underneath the house. We'll get to that, but for now, let's go ahead and get inside, and then we'll go take another look at the back door once we're actually in and walking through the house.